for more on these issues, I'm being joined by Vera Ndanusa, who is the National President of the Nigerian Association of Women Entrepreneurs. Good to have you in the studios. Join me, Vera.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's begin with what you're asking for. You're asking for 40% following the executive or the five on procurement, 40% but the executive of the five is particularly for Nigerian firms. I mean, that's holistic. So is 40% not too high for women? On what basis are you asking for this? Or is it just what I could call a bargaining point?
Not really a bargaining point, because I think women deserve even more than 40% of the public procurement inclusiveness. But when women are empowered, automatically the economy of the nation improves. So if women have 40%, it's going to eliminate gender inequality. It's going to empower women. It's going to cure a lot of ills in the society. And we know that when you empower a woman, you are empowering the nation. You are reducing poverty. You are actually eradicating poverty. So if we have 40%, it means there will be gender parity, no longer gender discrimination, because we see the public procurement as exclusively for men. It's a terrain that a lot of barriers against women-owned businesses. And then it will also give the procuring companies or agencies a wider range of products and markets.
And businesses to reach.
And businesses to reach, because that is women's exclusive area. So that is why we are demanding for 40%. As it is now, as it stands now, we have just 1%.
Oh, 1%?
Just 1%.
1%, not 10%.
No, it's 1%. Just about 1.4 something billion.
That's why I was wondering, isn't that too high? Are you not running before you even walk? 1% to 40%?
Yes, because we want to grow the economy.
All right.
We want to, don't forget that women entrepreneurs are employers of labor. So we employ labor a lot.
Yeah.
Statistics have shown that women entrepreneurs employ a lot of labor. Okay. So if we have 40%, honestly, Nigeria is going to be among the top 10 nations in the world.
How? I'll ask you how. But before you answer that, POWED, which is one of the organizations, PAWED,
yes.
That you heard, wants to nudge policymakers to increase funding and then increase investment in what you call WEE policies, WEE.
Yes.
You want to throw more light on that?
Yes. We simply means women economic empowerment. And that is what we're talking about. That's what nations are talking about. That's the in thing. Everyone knows that when you empower a woman, your economy will grow. You grow the economy. And like I said earlier on, it has cascading effects on every area, every facet of life. When a woman is empowered, she stands a better chance of understanding the society. When she's empowered, obviously she will bring up children that will be responsible. Children that will know not to go, belongs to gangs or belongs to bandits and so on. So women need to be empowered so that they can bring up good family. They need to be empowered so that the nation's economy can grow. They need to be empowered so that there will be less unemployment in the nation.
You definitely can't do this on your own.
Yes.
Where do men come in? I mean, you have presidents who have wives.
Yeah.
You have governors who have wives.
Yes.
And the rest of them, parliamentarians and all that. Are you talking with them? That's why I'm asking, where do men come in? How can they help to make this goal achievable?
Yes, a lot.
Because you can't do without them.
No, definitely not.
You can't knock them off.
Definitely not. Definitely not. That's why we have he for she. Like for instance, you now, I think you are a he for she. It means you are supporting our activities.
Okay.
Yes, the cause of women empowerment. Women economic empowerment, like what POWED does, we carry out advocacy to policymakers to make sure that the bring out policies that we deliberately tackle these problems, this disparity. We see a lot of intervention going on, and I must commend the federal government for these various interventions. But a lot still needs to be done. A lot is being done, but much more still needs to be done.
Because there's so much ground to be covered.
Yes, so much. We've been sidelined over the years. It's something that has been there due to so many factors, cultural and so on, religious barrier, and so women are not to be seen, they are not to be heard, they can just even be seen, they can just be glimpsed at, not even seen openly, So there are a lot of
grounds. Now the space is opening up.
Yes, and we are Powered is carrying out advocacy to places that matters. We are advocating, the CBN, ND, like all these places, and Smedan and so on, that has to do with
businesses, entrepreneurship.
Yes. So,
all right. Let me just ask you this before I let you go. The wife's president, Aisha, is talking about a special court for the prosecution of gender-based violence, and I'm wondering why a special court and the plan. The first lady must have a plan. What do you have to say to that? A special court?
It's unfortunate that despite the voices out there against gender-based violence and so on, it keeps increasing daily. Women are being abused, children are being abused. So if we have special courts, I think it will cure a lot of things. Because when you take them, most times it's very difficult to prove these crimes in courts of law. So when you take them to court, before you know it, they are released. The culprits are released, and the woman suffers. It's a trauma you go through all your life. We don't have a system that really checks the psyche of that encourage these girls to
people
come back.
Involved in gender violence.
Yes, people that have been abused to come back, to society, to integrate very well. We lack that. So if we have special courts, I believe such courts will be able to even implement the VAPPA,
the Violence Against
Persons
Prohibition Act 2015.
Prohibition Act 2015. So we'll be able to implement it very well, and then it will begin to go down. Because I must tell you, during the COVID-19 lockdown, instead of reducing, because you think maybe girls and so are with their parents at home, it increased. It increased, and there was nowhere for you to cry out to, because the courts are locked. The police stations will not even attend to you because of the COVID-19. So I think the wife of the president I want to learn her.
Course.
Yes.
Thank you so much. One can only wish you the best. As we hope that from 1% you can get 40%. That's a very tall order, if you ask me. But Vera Ndanusa, National President of the Nigerian Association of Women Entrepreneurs, thank you for being on the program.
Thank you very much.